हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू विद्यापीठ। आज के लेक्चर वीडियो में हम कवर करने जा रहे हैं सोल्यूशन ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 1.5 ऑफ सेट। तो आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं सबसे कहना चाहूँगा कि हमारी वीडियोस को लाइक कर दो और अगर आप चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब बटन को दबा दो और नोटिफिकेशन बेल को भी ऑल पे कर दो। आगे चलते हुए सोल्यूशन की तरफ क्वेश्चन वन पे। क्वेश्चन वन क्या है? ये बेसिकली कॉम्प्लीमेंट के ऊपर ही है। तो ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट, सपोज यूनिवर्सल सेट है एक। यहाँ पे क्या है? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9। So what is A complement? A complement is all the elements of A which are not all the elements of U which are not present in A. Basically, A complement is none but U minus A. So what we have to do, we have to remove all the elements from universal set which are also present in A, basically intersection of U and A. So what would be A complement? A complement would be remove all the elements of A from this universal set. What are the elements of A? 1 2 3 4. So we have to remove 1 2 3 4 from it. Then what would be A complement? 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay. Now coming to B complement, what would be B complement? Again, B complement would be U minus B, which is basically remove all the elements from universal set which are also present in B. So we can see what are the elements of B: 2, 4, 6, 8. So remove 2, 4, 6, and 8. So what are we left with? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Got it? So this is B complement. Now here comes a question: A union C whole complement. So we have discussed the De Morgan's property in our theory lecture, in which we have discussed De Morgan's law, which was break the line and change the sign. Break the line, change the sign. So what was it? As we can write A union C dash को हम A union C को बार लिख सकते हैं. So now what does this De Morgan law says? That break the line, distribute it over the corresponding elements and change the sign. If it is union operation, make it intersection, and if it is intersection, make it union. Got it? So now what would be A union C का whole complement? It would be nothing but A complement intersection with C complement. Now what is A complement? 5 6 7 8 and 9. Intersect it with C complement. What is C? 3 4 5 6. Remove 3 4 5 6 from here and we get 1 2 7 8 9. Now we get 1 2 7 8 and 9. So now what is the intersection of these two sets? 7 8 9, as these are the common elements. So this would be the answer by De Morgan's law. So now let us verify that if we use A union C, then complement it. Let's find A union C. What would be A union C? 1 2 3 4 5 6. This would be A union C, right? Now remove these from the universal set: 1 2 3 4 5 6. What are we left with? 7 8 9 only, and which was our answer. So here we verify that A union C whole complement will be A complement intersection with C complement. Coming to the next question, here also we can apply the same rule: A complement intersection with B complement. Okay, we have distributed this complement over the corresponding elements and changed the sign. So now what was A complement? I guess it was 5 6 7 8 9, and intersect it with B complement. What was B complement? 1 3 5 7 and 9. Let me check. Yes. So now what is the intersection part? 7, 9 and 5. So now our answer of A union B whole complement would be none other than 5, 7 and 9. Got it? This question we have discussed in our properties of complement. Let's now verify it. What is it saying? That A complement, then complement it once again. We have done that. It came out to be answer A only. Let's check it. What we have to do in this case, we have to first complement A. Let's complement A first. A complement was 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we have to complement it again and we will get our answer. So we have to remove these elements from our universal set, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Remove 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have removed. What we are left with? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I guess it was our A set only. So here we verify that A's double complement, we get answer back at A only. Now let's see our next question. B minus C whole complement. Okay, let us find B minus C first, then we will complement it. What is B minus C? Remove elements of C from B. Okay, remove elements of C from B. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can remove 4 and 6. We are left with 2 and 8. 2, comma 8. This is B minus C. Now we will complement it, which will give us 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Okay, this is our B minus C whole complement. Moving on to the next question. Here also we have to find complements, and we have been given our universal set, which is from A to H. Now we have to find A complement. A complement would be remove elements of A from U. So if we remove, we will get D, E, F, G, and H. I hope you get it. Moving on to next question. B complement would be once again U minus B, removing all the elements of B from our universal set. And after doing that, we will get our answer as A, B, C, D, and E are removed. And I guess F and G are also removed. So we are left with H. So this is our answer. This is our B complement. Now let's move on to C. C's complement would be once again U minus C, which will be A we have removed. We are left with C, D, I guess F and H. This is our answer of C complement. If our universal set is this and C is this. Moving on to next question, F, G, H, A. Now D complement would be once again U minus D, which will be, it will be B, C, D, E. We have removed F, G, H, so this would be our answer, B, C, D, E. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next question. Taking the set of natural numbers as the universal set. Okay, our universal set is like this, X such that X belongs to real numbers. Okay, natural numbers. Oh, write down the complement of the following sets. Okay, this is our set. We have to complement it. Suppose we give it our name A. So we have to find U minus A. Remove all the elements of A from our universal set. So what is A? X such that X is an even natural numbers. If we remove even natural numbers from our natural number set, what we will be left with? Suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dot dot dot. This is suppose our natural number, and this is our even natural number set, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, dot dot dot. This is our A set. So if we remove A from natural numbers, what will be left with? Let us check it out. 1, removed 3, we have removed 2, so left with 3, removed 4, so 5, 7, 9, 11, dot dot. So basically this is none other than odd natural numbers, because all the natural numbers can be subdivided into two parts, even or odd. Now if we remove all the even natural numbers from the natural numbers, what we are left with? Only the odd natural numbers. So what would be the complement of A? It would be none other than odd natural numbers. So U minus A would be X such that X is an odd natural number. So next, moving on to the next question. Here our A is set of x such that x is an odd natural number. So as previously we have stated that there are only two kind of natural numbers, even or odd. So if we remove one of them, we are only left with the other ones. So here in this case, we are removing all the odd natural numbers from our universal set, which is none other than natural numbers. So what we are left with, a complement, and which would be x such that x is an even natural number. Simple. Now moving on to the next question. X such that x is a multiple of 3. Now we have been given that our universal set consists of natural numbers. Okay. And now we are removing multiples of 3 from it. Multiples of 3 हमको नहीं चाहिए. So we will be left with only which will be not multiples of 3. So what would be our answer? X such that x is not a multiple of 3. So here we can say that our set consists of x such that x is not a multiple of 3. Rest numbers are okay with us. Okay. So this will be our answer. Now in this case also, x such that x is a prime number. This is our A. Right. So now if we remove prime numbers from our universal set which belongs to natural numbers, what would be left with? Composite numbers, right? Composite numbers and 1 also, because as we have studied earlier that 1 is neither prime nor a composite number, but it is a natural number. It was present in our universal set. So if we remove all the prime numbers, we are left with 1 and all the composite numbers. So what would be our answer of A complement? It would be x such that x is composite number and x equals to 1. 1 और composite, इन दोनों को मिला के हमारा A complement का सेट बनेगा. ठीक है. Now next, x such that x is a natural number divisible by 3 and 5. Give importance to this and. What does it mean? That the number should be divided with both number 3 and number 5. Okay, so this set A will contain all the numbers which are divided by both these. Okay, so what can be our complement? If we remove these elements, what would be we left with? X such that x is a natural number and it is not divisible by 3 or not divisible by 5. गॉट इट. वाई? बिकॉज हम हमें क्या चाहिए कि वो 3 से डिवाइड ना हो और या फिर 5 से डिवाइड ना हो. कोई एक भी काम चलेगा या दोनों भी काम चल जाएंगे. कि सपोज वो 3 से डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा पर 5 से डिवाइड हो रहा है, तो हमारा ये कंडीशन ए वाली तो टूट गई ना. वहां पे क्या था? दोनों से डिवाइड होना था, वो वाले नंबर्स थे. और अभी हम कौन सा ले रहे हैं कि वो 3 से डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा पर 5 से हो रहा है. ठीक है. और एक और क्या बन सकता है कि वो 3 से हो रहा है पर 5 से नहीं हो रहा. हमने जो स्टेटमेंट लिखी है इससे ये भी तो कंक्लूड हो सकता है ना. तो ये भी इसके खिलाफ है. और या फिर दोनों नहीं है, दोनों दोनों से डिविजिबल नहीं है वो नंबर. तो हमारे सारे ऐसे नंबर हो जाएंगे जो हमें रिमूव करने हैं, बेसिकली जो हमें ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट में लेने हैं. सॉरी. सो दिस वुड बी द ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट आंसर. ओके. X such that x is a perfect square. I guess it would be the simple answer. If this is A complement would be x such that x is not a perfect square, right? अगर हम perfect squares को निकाल दें अपने natural number से, तो what will be left with? We will be left with non-perfect squares. X such that x is not a perfect square. In the similar way, the next question is also like this. A complement would be x such that x is not a perfect cube, but it should be natural number and x belongs to natural number. In the same way here also, x should be and x belongs to natural number. Okay, next question. As we can see that here we have been given x is that x plus 5 is 8. So what is x? X is 3. Okay, basically this, by writing this they mean that element x is 3. So basically this set contains 3, and now we are removing this 3 number from our natural number. So what will be left with? We cannot write all the elements, so we can write x such that x belongs to natural number and x is not equal to 3. सारे नेचुरल नंबर्स, पर उसके साथ एक कंडीशन है कि बस x 3 नहीं होना चाहिए, इसके अलावा सारे नेचुरल नंबर्स। हमें यही करना है ना, 3 को रिमूव करना है अगर हमें a कॉम्प्लीमेंट चाहिए यूनिवर्सल सेट में से। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। इफ a इज दिस, देन x यहाँ पे क्या बन रहा है? 2x would be 4 and x would be 2. So we have to remove 2 from our natural number. So what would be a complement? X such that x belongs to natural number and x is not equal to 2. Got it? In the same way, this, if we write this, यहाँ पे a क्या है? सारे x greater than 7, सारे numbers greater than 7 और equal to b, इनको हमें remove करना है from our natural numbers universal set. Then what would be left with? We will be left with x such that x belongs to natural number and x is less than 7. Okay, basically we will be left with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We will not, 7 we will not carry because it was part of our a, we have removed a. Okay, 7 was also removed because it was contained in set A. So if we complement it, we will not contain this 7 element in our complement A complement set. Got it? If it would be only greater than, then we will write up to 7. So now next question, x such that x belongs to natural number and 2x plus 1 is greater than 10. नेचुरल नंबर्स तो हैं ही, और ऊपर से हमारा जो 2x प्लस 1 है ग्रेटर देन 10 होना चाहिए। तो हम यहाँ से एक x के ऊपर कंडीशन निकालेंगे। कैसे निकलेगी? ये 1 यहाँ पे राइट में जाएगा तो क्या बनेगा? 10 माइनस 1 9, x वुड बी ग्रेटर देन 4.5। सो बेसिकली x क्या बनेंगे? 5 6 7 अप टू इंफिनिटी। ठीक है, now we have to remove these elements because see, here a were natural numbers, so natural numbers greater than 4.5 starts from 5 up to infinity, right? So now we have to remove these from our universal set. So what would be our a complement? It would be none other than 1 2 3 and 4, right? So this is our answer. Coming on to the next question. We have been given universal set, our A, B, and now we have to verify these two. Yeah, only these two. I guess this one we have done. Let's verify again. What we have to do, we have to calculate two parts, LHS and RHS, okay, separately, and then equate them, then show that they both are equal. Hence, we are verifying that De Morgan's law was right. Now let's focus on LHS. What is LHS? A union B complement. Let's first find out A union B. What will be A union B? It would be 2 4 6 8 3 5 7, right? 2 4 6 8, all the elements of A. Then except 2, all the elements of B, because 2 was already present in A. So 3 5 7 we have written. This is A union B. Now if we will complement it, what would be our answer? Let's cut it right here. 2 3 4 5, basically 6 7 8. So what is left with? 1 and 9, right? Now let's find out our RHS. What is RHS? A complement intersection B complement. Right. Now what is A complement? A complement is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Intersect it with B complement. What is B complement? 1, 4, 6, 8 and 9. Now intersect it with these two sets. What are common parts? I guess 1 and 9 only. Sorry, 9. So we are our RHS is also 1, 9. So hence proved LHS equals to RHS. Right? Now next question. Here also we have to prove the second De Morgan's theorem, which was this. So now let's once again find LHS. What is LHS? A intersection B's complement. So now let's first find A intersection B. I can see only 2. Okay, A intersection B is 2. Complement it, remove element 2 from universal set. So what we will be left with? 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Right? Now let us find RHS. What will be RHS? A complement union B complement. What is A complement? What is A complement? Right. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And what is B complement? A union करना है उसका 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 4, 6, 8 and 9. Right? What is union of these? 1, 2 is not present. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Right? And now we can say that LHS equals to RHS, hence proved. Right? Now coming to the next question. We have to draw appropriate Venn diagrams for each of the following. Right. We have to show this operation, this set operation in the form of a Venn diagram. What it would look like, this would be our universal set, rectangular box. Rectangular box always show universal set. Now we will represent our A and B. We generally take non-disjoint sets, right? This is A, this is B. What is union? Union covers whole elements of A and B. And if we complement them, what we will be left with? We will be left with this area. So we have to basically mark this area in your question paper if it comes like this. Or you can just shade it, like with lines like this. This is not none other than A union B's complement. But remember, these lines should not go inside your set, A set and B set, because we have done the A union B's complement, right? Now let's mark A complement intersection with B complement. Okay, this is our once again universal set. This is our A, this is our B, right? What is A complement which is not present in A, right? Basically, whole this area, also including B's part, because this part does not contain in A also. Okay? Now, what is B complement? Let's mark it with another color, which is white. And this is B complement, right? Which is not present in B but present in our universal set. So now what is intersection part of A complement and B complement? Let's mark it with green. Now common to this both areas, which is this part, which was our union part only basically. Oh, option, first part. इसका last final answer क्या होगा? This is universal set, this is A, this is B. What would be A complement intersection B complement? It will contain this area, right? You will shade it. Oh sorry, this com इस चीज का ध्यान रखना, ऐसे अंदर नहीं आनी चाहिए. This will be A complement intersection with B complement. Okay. Next question. A intersection B's complement. Understand the question. A intersection B. First we will find A intersection B. Then we will complement. What is A intersection B? A intersection B is this part, right? Now we have to shade the area which is not present in this area because we have complemented it and inside this universal set. So our shaded area will be, I am shading it with blue color. This is basically A intersection B's complement, right? This whole area is A intersection B complement. What will be A complement union B complement? Let me show. This is once again A. This is once again B, right? What is A complement? Not present in A, right? Hold this part, not present in A. What is B complement? Which is not present in B, right? Now we have to make union of these two. So it will contain this whole part except this because it does not came into the picture. So what will be our last answer? This whole area except the intersection part, right? This is our A, this is our B. What will be A intersection union B intersection? This whole part except intersection part. Just here. Now coming on to the next question. Let U be the set of all triangles in a plane. U is all X such that X is set of all triangles. Right. Now we have with at least, okay, there is condition also, with at least one angle different from 60 degree. Okay, at least one angle is not equal to 60 degree. देखो, मान लो suppose this is our triangle ABC, right? So now what is this condition telling us? कि A angle, B angle, C angle, what can be these three? This can be anything, this can be anything, but this, suppose this is not 60 degree, right? In the first case. In the second case, this is not 60 degree. Third case, this is not 60 degree. तो बेसिकली व्हाट इज इट सेइंग कि कोई ना एक कोई एंगल तो 60 होगा नहीं, ठीक है? अब इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट करोगे जहां पे हमारा यूनिवर्सल सेट क्या है, सेट ऑफ ऑल ट्रायंगल्स, तो क्या बनेगा कि सारे एंगल 60 डिग्री हो, तो वो किस में होते हैं? एक्स सेट, एक्स इज अ सेट ऑफ इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल्स, राइट? इक्विलेटरल में ऐसा कोई सा भी एंगल नहीं है जो 60 के बराबर नहीं होता, तो हमारे ए वाले सेट में से सारे हट जाएंगे। ए वाला सेट क्या कह रहा था कि कोई ना कोई एक एंगल तो 60 के बराबर नहीं होगा। अब हमको ये सेट रिमूव करना है ऑल ट्रायंगल्स में से, तो व्हाट विल बी लेफ्ट विद, जिसमें सारे एंगल 60 डिग्री हो, कोई भी एक एंगल 60 डिग्री के बराबर नहीं हो, ऐसा कोई एंगल नहीं है, सारे 60 डिग्री के बराबर है। सो व्हाट विल बी अवर ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट? A complement will be set of all equilateral triangles, right? Moving on to the next question. Fill in the blanks to make each of the following a true statement. Okay. A union A complement. See, suppose this is our universal set. This is A, right? I am marking A with this. So this is A. What is A complement? A complement is this part, right? Now what is union of both these? The whole universal set, right? Whole universal set is covered by this A union A intersection. हम क्या कह रहे हैं, एक पार्ट है A, एक पार्ट है A का नहीं, उन दोनों को मिक्स कर दो, ज्वाइन कर दो, तो क्या बनेगा हमारा फुल यूनिवर्सल सेट। तो हमारा आंसर क्या होगा, यूनिवर्सल सेट, राइट? नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फाई इंटरसेक्शन with A. Now what is phi intersection? Suppose This is our universal set. Now phi contains no element. So what is phi complement? That we are removing no elements from universal set. So phi complement would be this whole area of our universal set. And what is A? A is a little part of this universal set. So what would be the intersection part? A only, right? A is common to both A and universal set. So our answer would be A. This phi complement is universal set. You got it? Because phi is null set, it contains no element. And then if we complement it, what we mean that we are removing no element from our universal set. So what it makes our answer to be? Only universal set only. So if we intersect universal set with A, what I get? A, right? Next question. A intersection with A complement. Now let's also visualize this on our Venn diagram. Suppose this is A. Now if this is A and this is A complement, what is common part in these two? What is intersection of these two? Phi, there is no common point. मैं कह रहा हूं कि एक सेट है ये जिसमें ए के एलिमेंट है, एक ही सेट ये है जिसमें ए के एलिमेंट्स नहीं है. तो दोनों में कॉमन क्या हुआ? नथिंग. आंसर इज 5. राइट. नाउ u complement, what is u complement? We are removing all the elements of universal set from universal set, right? U minus u, which would be phi. Now we are intersecting phi with A. We have discussed in intersection property, this answer gives us phi. Reason behind it, we are looking for common part in these two sets. This contains, like suppose this is 1 2 3. We are intersecting it with a null set. What is common in between these two? Null, nothing is common. So our answer is 5, right? So here we comes to an end to our solution of exercise 1.5. I hope you like the video. प्लीज अगर आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो प्लीज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो और नोटिफिकेशन बेल को ऑल पे कर दो. थैंक यू.